Okay, so this is going to be a brief video on how to do a thesis statement. So remember, a thesis statement is a sentence or two in your introductory paragraph that tells exactly what your paper will be about. Specific, that's going to make the rest of your essay much simpler. So the evidence in your essay is going to be building all of your thesis out. So remember that that's what your body paragraphs are going to be doing, is building out this thesis statement, and it answers the prompt. So when we're looking at comparing and contrasting themes in the medicine bag and translating grandfather's house, the thesis answers the prompt of that. And you can think of it a roadmap. The thesis is sort of, okay, this is where we're starting, this is where we're going to go. That body builds that connection. So without a clear thesis, you're going to tend to get off topic. It's going to get muddled. It's going to get confusing. You're going to summarize. I'm seeing some of that already instead of analyzing. Okay, so with that intro, let's go ahead and build a thesis statement. So you have these resources in your documents already. You have this in the classroom document, and you also have it in the literary analysis essay. What universal theme you'll do for the essay. So this is a general one. This can be bigger, but you can also just go with a class theme, work off your themes. So use the class document, work off the themes that you did in your homework. You can work off those example themes that the model documents I gave. So those are 3 different areas you can use. So if we look at it, I went and sort of combined a couple. So I went with one of the classes theme, family, and one of the exemplar themes was also family. So I combined the 2. So we have the universal theme of family. So you can even go ahead, and so we have the universal theme at family. Look, okay, do we have a particular theme for both? So if we look at the bottom, that's going to be the particular theme. So always be proud of the family who raised you for the medicine bag, and trust your family's origins even when they are questioned by others. So we have 2 particular themes. Yes, we do. So here's our choose your own adventure. Here's our own, what are we going to do next? If 2 different, we use the top thesis statement model. If the same, then we use the bottom one. So always fun little editing. So, all right, so we have 2 different ones. These things say different things. If they're fairly similar, you can probably combine them. These are fairly different. We'll keep it. So we're going to use this thesis model. If they were the same, we would use this bottom one. So you can just go ahead up, and some of you, so we're going to move this down. We're going to pull one of these up. If you don't know how to do it, Control or Command C or Edit, copy. Super powerful. It's super useful. Use those. Those are your friends. All right, so boom, I did copy, and then you do paste. So paste is right here. So we brought these up. I'm going to bring them over. So now, okay, what's the next step? We brought this, we chose that, we said they're 2 different, so we use the top. If they're one and the same, you'd use the bottom. All right, fill in these blanks. So we have title, author, title, author. Now these are the 2 different ones. So in the text, in we can just go ahead and again, copy and paste is your theme, is your friend. So you can also right click. I went ahead and right clicked. I will put my copy and paste skills up against any of yours. I think I'm the fastest draw in Greenbelt Middle School. Everyone, our class, Miss Cotton's class, anywhere. You heard it here first. So boom, then you just start again filling in the blanks. the medicine bag, Virginia driving hawk sneeze, copy, paste, copy, paste. And I'm doing, so just highlight, replace. And then translating grandfather's house, boom, boom. So we're moving along here. We're through the first set of blanks. We have the author and title in here. Now, unfortunately, we're going to need it again at the bottom. So let's see if we can figure out. So again, we have the need the title. So we'll just bring that down here. In the first text, the medicine bag. And in the second text, translating grandfather's house. So, all right, so that takes care of those ones. Now we need to look at the universal theme. So we also brought that down. We're doing family. So the universal theme we're doing is family. So we've gotten all this material in here. You can go ahead and delete it. If you need to look at the stories, the links are there. And then now we have the theme. So this is the particular theme. So in the first text, the medicine bag, the message is that, and we have it right here. Always be proud of the family who raised you. We're going to take out this capital letter. You always do that proofreading. And then with the second one, we're going to go ahead and put that theme down there. So we're almost done now. So go ahead again, take out the capital letter. So this, now we just need the first way the theme was developed, second way the theme was developed, and third way. So this one is where you have to stop and think for a moment. A lot of the rest of the thesis statement has been done through your pre-work. So, but this one, the first way the theme was developed, the second way, this is stuff you're going to be using in your body paragraphs. So these are going to map on. This first way is going to be your first body paragraph. The second way is going to be your second body paragraph. And your third way is going to be your third body paragraph. So what you want to do is you want to come up and look at, do I want to use conflict, character, speaker, repetition, word choice, title, and or title. So you have 5 of these. You're going to want 3 of them. Now you don't actually need all 3. Or you don't need to use, you could have multiple ones under characters. So you see how it says, examine thoughts and feelings and interactions. So you could do one that said the interactions of the characters, and then do another one where you say the thoughts of the characters. So you could look at one of the categories twice and sort of do it in a different way. But you'd need to be making different points. So what I'm going to do, and how do you decide? Choose whatever makes the most sense. Makes the strongest case, the case where you have the most interesting things to say. So you can tailor this to yourself. But just as an example, I'll go ahead and choose title, word choice, and conflict. And I'll just put that in here to start. So the first point is often going to be sort of potentially your weakest, so you could do that. Title, that's not really a major issue though. You just want to get these 3 in here. Word choice. And let's do conflict. So in the theory of doing it in order of weakest to strongest, title would be my weakest, word choice would be my second, and then conflict would be like, boom, that's gonna be my, like, let's finish strong. Let's really convince the reader. So, and there we go. We have a very strong thesis statement that is ready to be plugged into the introductory paragraph, which is what we will look at and what we looked at in class today. So there it is, how to build your thesis. Feel free to put questions on the Google Classroom stream about this, and I will go ahead and answer those. So we went through, did our checklist, and we are good to go. If you do only the same theme, it's simpler. You only need to do both titles. This one just says authors. You can also make that, simplify that one above and do that. Universal theme family, then you do, okay, conflict, word choice, characters, or one of any of three of those five, and then both text and messages. And let's say we wanted it to be the same. We both wanted to always be proud of the family who raised you. Then you would be doing one that's the same. You'd use this slightly simplified model. Again, any questions, post them on the thread for this, and I will make a, I will take a look, especially